Well, hi, and welcome to the Enfield update. This is going to be an update of the Interceptor project that I started a year or so ago. And we were having some problems with it, but got all of those resolved and have put about, probably a good 50 miles on it here in the last day or so. So I wanted to go over this, and then I will follow up here with a video of it being ridden. I'll take you for a little ride on it, which is the reward that I wanted to give you guys that have stuck with me on this. So two things that were an issue. Let's see. The first one was the throttles were not opening at the same rate. They were wildly out of sync, and I had them synchronized and couldn't figure out what went wrong. And what I found was one of these ferrules, I have these taped right now, but one of these ferrules had gone missing from the throttle cables. So I replaced it with one that I had that was for the bullet. It wasn't exactly the right size, but I figured it would do the job. Well, it didn't. It continued to cause havoc, and the cables would not synchronize, and the thing would run like crap. Or I could get them synchronized, and then I'd take it for a ride, and then they would lose synchronization, and it was very strange. So I wound up buying a pair of new ones. Any of them that are labeled as being for AML type controls will work. And with the two matching ones now inserted and taped in so they don't fall out again, all is as it should be. However, in concert with that, there was one other issue that I had. And I had purchased new Petcocks when I did this bike over, as you can see here. And I got two different ones. I got one that was a reserve style so that I wouldn't hopefully run out of gas ever when I was out riding. And it doesn't work the way I kind of thought it would. In short, I was having performance issues with this bike, and it, figuring that it was my carburetors being out of sync again. And it turns out it was just the fact that it was running low in fuel. This reserve function on this thing, it doesn't have a reserve position. All it does is it one has a taller inlet than the other one does, so that when it gets down to a certain level, the fuel doesn't flow into this one anymore. It only flows into the opposite one. And I noticed this finally with the fact that the fuel line wasn't filling up when I turned it on. And I couldn't tickle the carb, and I'm like, what's going on? Why is one side not working? And it finally dawned on me that that's what it was. So that's my own stupid fault, obviously, for not realizing that. But anyway, since doing that, it runs wonderfully. It has a minimum of oil leaks, although I see one here. Not sure where that's coming from. And I want to check the valves again, because they're probably okay, but they seem a little noisy. So I don't know if the adjustment maybe has moved a little bit, but I want to check that. But other than that, it runs fine. Stops, goes, shifts, as it should, and had an enjoyable day with it, riding yesterday and today, actually. So anyway, without further ado, we will take you for a ride on the Interceptor. And I thank everybody for following along with this project. We'll probably do updates again as time goes on, but consider it, at this point, mostly complete. So let's go. Probably idling a little high. No leaks there. No leaks there. Yeah, looks good. bottom idle is actually supposed to be on these. Wind blast. Well, now, come on.